Okay, so just, you don't have to do anything. So here we are, we just pulled into the staging area. We're in a parking spot getting ready to launch the boat. It's my boat, I'm the driver, I'm the one that's going to be making sure everything's okay. But I usually come with a passenger, and what I want my passenger to do, the first thing, what we're going to do is I want the passenger to help me take the cover off. So we're going to go unroll the cover so one of us can be on each side back here. So we're just going to unsnap it. And then we're just going to roll the cover back. This is what I need my co-angler to do with me today. There we go. Missed one. She missed one. There you go. Grab that snap there. I'm going to roll that all the way over. Snap it in the front. So what I want, what's going to happen next is I'm going to deal with the boat. I'm going to get it ready to launch, but I want to do that myself. I don't want to have my passenger help me with this. So this is a good time for the passenger, my co-angler today, to go over to the fee box and fill out the little card, put the money in the envelope, put it in there, and then follow that up with putting the sticker where it's supposed to go right in the truck. So that's done, because there's usually a launch fee. So I'm going to start on the boat. She's going to go pay the launch fee. To take the back straps off. I've already put the plug in. I'm going to show you about that. By law, in some states, when you pull up to the launch or you leave the launch, the plug has to be out of the boat. So I just put this in, but you have to be careful because there's another hole down here. There's a second hole here, and that's a hole that the plug doesn't go in. It goes in this low one. I've had numerous people have put the plug in the wrong hole. So if it's not something that you know every single time, put a little arrow here or something. So your friends of mine have done this. I've heard of people doing it. And these twist in, make sure that's tight. And as a boat owner, you're the one that does this. Don't trust anyone else to do this. You're the one that does this, so that doesn't get messed up. Make sure it's in the right hole. And then we keep going. There's two types of boat trailers. One is a bunk trailer and one is a roller trailer. And the way to launch your boat is different depending on what type of trailer you have. Today we're talking about a bunk trailer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this strap. And what I do, I wind some of this strap down. I unhook this part. Now I'm going to hook this back up here. And I'm going to click this. So this has some slack and this is ready to go because I'm planning ahead for when I put the boat back on the trailer. I can reach over here and I'll be able to reach this, hook it up, and then hit that, and I can secure the boat myself from the inside. But if this is hanging down and there's not enough slack, then I can't reach it. So that's how I do it. I'm gonna leave the chain on until I'm backed up in the water, and then take the chain off, get in the boat, and my passenger's gonna, now I have the boat ready to launch. I have all my accessories packed on here. We're ready to go. I have my motor trimmed all the way up with my transom saver stowed away. And now this is where I want the person that I invited to go fishing to kind of pull me around and launch me out of the boat. I'm gonna stay in the boat. When we get back down the ramp, just gotta unhook the chain. She's gonna back me up. instead of just shooting me off right away, she's going to back up. I'm going to make sure that the motor starts. And then I'm going to indicate to her how far to come back. So obviously the hand signals come back, stop. So you're going to be watch the driver in the boat, so they're telling you what to do. We're going to come back and tell you what the driver's position and what they're going to be doing, but right now I'm going to tell you as the boat owner and operator what I want. So I'm going to stay in the boat. She can just launch me, get the boat started. Then I'm going to back away from the pier and kind of idle out there in the marina in case the launch is really busy. I'm not taking up a spot on one of the launch lanes. Then when she comes back and is ready to board, I just have to pull up, she steps on, and away we go. Right now it's not busy, but there are times when this is just packed. And you want to be prepared that you're not camped out at one of them, because if you're launching and people are waiting, it increases your anxiety level tremendously. And that's when you make mistakes or you get nervous and people are watching. So if you plan to do it to not have that anxiety, you do a much better job, and it's not as stressful as it could be. So a few little tips of planning ahead, and it's going to reduce a lot of that stress. So let's go fishing.